From the moment I held her, I knew she was special. My little Zara, my light in the darkness. Amara gazes at her daughter's tiny face. Her heart swells with love. But in the corners of her mind, there's an unfamiliar fear, a mother's intuition. The days pass, then weeks. Zara grows, but something feels different. She doesn't respond to her name. She barely cries, even when she falls. She seems lost in her own world, staring at the ceiling for hours. Amara's husband, Kelechi, brushes off her worries. She's just quiet. Some kids take their time, but Amara notices how other babies laugh, reach for their parents, and babble. Zara remains silent. A creeping worry settles into Amara's bones. By the time Zara turns 2, the differences are impossible to ignore. Loud noises send her into uncontrollable fits of screaming. She refuses to be touched, even by Amara. She never speaks a single word. One evening, Amara watches helplessly as Zara lines up her toy blocks in a perfect row. She moves one slightly, testing her. Zara lets out an ear-piercing scream and throws herself to the ground. She hits her head against the floor, over and over. Amara's heart shatters. She scoops Zara into her arms, whispering, "I'm sorry, my love. Mommy's sorry." She knows now this isn't just a phase. After months of sleepless nights, desperate Google searches, and visits to multiple doctors, Amara and Kelechi sit in a doctor's office. The doctor sighs, "Your daughter has autism." The words slam into Amara like a freight train. Kelechi grips the armrest. What does that mean? Can it be cured? The doctor shakes his head. She's not sick. Autism is a neurodevelopmental condition. She will experience the world differently. She may never speak, never live an independent life, but with patience and love, she can thrive. Amara holds Zara tightly. "She's my baby. I'll do anything for her." Kelechi, however, is quiet. Too quiet. Caring for Zara becomes all-consuming. Amara quits her job. She spends every waking moment learning how to help Zara. Therapy appointments, speech lessons, sensory-friendly activities. She tries it all. Meanwhile, Kelechi starts staying out late. One night, after a difficult day where Zara had a meltdown that lasted for hours, Amara finds him packing a bag. "I can't do this anymore, Amara. This is not the life I wanted." Tears fill Amara's eyes. "She's your daughter." Kelechi doesn't look back as he leaves. The door slams shut. Amara holds Zara close. "It's just us now, my love. Just us." Zara starts school. The world is cruel. Kids call her the weird girl. Teachers don't know how to handle her. Parents complain that she's too disruptive. One day, Amara is called to the school. The principal looks at her with pity. Maybe a special school would be better. Amara clenches her fists. She belongs here, just like any other child. But the school expels Zara. That night, Amara sobs. "How do I protect you from a world that doesn't understand you?" Zara doesn't respond. She only hums a soft tune, rocking gently, a melody. One evening, after another exhausting day, Amara notices Zara sitting by the window, tapping her fingers rhythmically on the glass. A sound, a pattern, a song. Amara rushes to buy a small keyboard. She places it in front of Zara. The child hesitates, then presses a key, then another. Within minutes, she plays a full melody. It's beautiful, haunting. Tears stream down Amara's face. "This is your voice, my love." From that day forward, music becomes Zara's world. Amara records Zara playing and uploads the videos online. She never expects the response. Comments flood in. This child is gifted. People from all over the world share her videos. A famous musician reaches out, offering Zara a chance to play at an event. Amara hesitates. A stage, crowds. Would Zara handle it? But when she looks at her daughter, lost in the music, she knows this is what Zara was born to do. The grand hall is packed. Zara stands behind the curtain, hands shaking. The lights, the noise, it's too much. She turns to run. But Amara kneels beside her, cupping her face. Just play, my love. Close your eyes and play. Zara walks onto the stage. Silence. She sits at the piano. A long pause. Then her fingers move. A melody fills the air. It's sorrowful, yet hopeful. A story of struggle, pain, and perseverance. The audience is mesmerized. As the last note fades, there is silence. Then applause. Thunderous, standing ovation applause. Amara sobs. Zara looks at her mother, eyes shining. And for the first time in her life, she smiles. A real, genuine smile. Years later, Zara stands on a massive stage, now a world-renowned musician. The little girl who once couldn't speak now tells her story through music. As she finishes playing, the audience rises. Zara looks up, as if searching for something. I was never broken. I was just waiting for the world to hear my song. She wasn't meant to fit in. She was meant to shine. Autism is not a tragedy, ignorance is. Zara's story reminds us that every child, no matter how different, carries a light within them waiting to shine. Some express themselves with words, others with music, art, or even silence. All they need is understanding, patience, and love. If this story touched your heart, take a moment to learn more about autism, share kindness, and be an advocate for inclusion. Every child deserves to be seen, heard, and valued. Subscribe for more powerful stories that inspire, educate, and bring us closer as a community. Let's make the world a place where every child, like Zara, can thrive.